So why do we need TXM? Why can't we just do the transformation ourselves? Hi, my name is Troughton and welcome to this TXM Lean Minute. And with me today, I have Senior Lean Consultant Lee Candy. So Lee, tell us, why can't, if I were the owner of a company, why can't I just do it myself and not get TXM involved?
Well, Lester, yeah, well, you can. The short answer is you can do it yourself. You've got two options. The first option is to read a book, read resources on the internet. There's lots of information about the theory of lean out there. And if you're happy to read and just digest it, you'll have a good understanding of what lean is. The challenge is lean is a very practical system of tools. And so you can't really make improvements based on the theory you've learned, because lean is about understanding a situation and then tweaking the tools that you've learned to make it work in the business. So if you were to do it on your own, you would probably have to expect a long transformation process. And that could take years. And some companies, they may never get to the point where it's really sticking. And so if you used a consultancy like TXM, or particularly TXM, what you'll have is a group of change agents and practitioners that have been there and done it for years. So the backgrounds are automotive, aerospace, defense, marine, even financial institutions as well. And so we've got into the processes where we've made change actually happen by learning the mistakes that you would have to make yourselves. So what does that mean? It means that we reduce the lead time of change, so from years to months. The second point as well is TXM are different to other consultancy companies because they don't look at training, whereas others do. So we don't go to the classroom, we don't train the concepts of lean. What we do is we teach key points of lean, and then we go and train whilst they're implemented. So the whole model is about coaching. So let's talk about something quickly. Let's give you some examples, and then we implement it and coach while you do that. So the second point of that is it means we can radically reduce the change time as well. So companies I've worked with recently can have a massive step change in 3 to 6 months, some 9, depending on the size of the business, but it's not years. So we take that huge curve, that learning curve away, and allow you to just make change in a safe environment. And that's the value we bring to companies.
And get on with running the business.
That's right, yeah.
And what do you say to the question about, yes, but you don't know my industry, how can you work if you don't understand my business?
Well, without sounding too blunt, and I do apologize in advance if I do, but a process is a process. Businesses have processes. So the idea of improving your performance is to look at processes from another perspective. And so what we would do is we look at process from end to end and look at where the wasteful steps are. Chances are most businesses have around 90 to 95% wasteful activities, and that's just the way things are. So if we go with the attitude of looking for process improvement by taking those wasteful elements away, we can make massive improvements. So it doesn't matter if you're in the healthcare sector or you're in a pharmaceutical sector or you're making cars. What we're looking to do is look at wasteful activities in the business and strip them away. The challenge is being able to make it work. As I said previously, is having the ability and the experience to be able to make it work, because consultants have seen things before. You know, we've seen some things in a similar situation before. So rather than spend too long working out if it works or not, we have a good idea of what to implement and how. But it's the same principle. Look at processes, identify where the waste is, and improve it together.
Okay, well, that's great. Thanks for that insight, Lee. And hopefully you found that useful. So goodbye from me and goodbye from Lee Candy.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Okay, cheers. Yeah. Goodbye.